no bigger lesson in relationships than the lesson of Ini and Two-Face Idibia. Their relationship is pretty much out in the open, has been out in the open for a long time. You can see the signs, you can see the evolution, you can see where it got to critical mass and where it ultimately took a dip, a complete nosedive. Look, I think personally, this thing of, oh, forgive him for cheating, forgive him for cheating, that's how you end up with 4 children that are not biologically yours. That's how you end up with, literally, it's the same case for Annie Divya. She ended up with 4 children she's raising for some other person. And her first child with her own husband was their 5th child together, was his 5th child. Can you imagine? You've been married to someone, in a relationship with them since you were 15 years old. Consistently, you guys haven't broken up, you guys haven't had any, separation, nothing. You've been consistently married to someone, and your first child with this person is his 5th child during the course of your relationship. Is there, like, the words just didn't make sense. Everyone is excited about, oh my God, we can't wait to see your child. We can't wait. Oh, our in-law. Nope, you are the 5th in-law in this grand scheme of things. Yes, you're the one who was married legally, but you are the 5th child. They have already enjoyed the grandchildren, okay? Yours is just an addition. Like, do you know how much it takes away from your marriage? Do you know how it takes away from you as a person? It's like, people are not like, okay, you have gotten your own now, congratulations. It's so sad. It makes even sense now that the family doesn't respect her, because he shows no regard for her. He shows no respect for her. If you don't respect your own wife, why would we bother? You're the one who brought her into our family. You're the one who brought her into our lives. So if you don't respect her, why should we take that mantle for you on your behalf? Like, a lot of things about this whole situation make sense simply because the way he treated her, not just the infidelity, the disrespect, the consistent cheating, even after his 5th child, her first child, he still cheated again and again and again. He still would show up and sleep over at his ex-wife's house, it's just, for me, the first time you see it, the first time you see cheating, the first time you see any form of infidelity, I think you make a decision there and then. Because if you decide to stay, it could be a repeat of the same. But if you decide to leave, you could find your own peace. And at the same time, you could forgive them, and you actually have that is the final time they ever cheat on you. Who knows? But the decision has to be solely yours.
But I think the biggest red flag is also just the blatant disrespect.
Oh, absolutely. Constant and consistent.
I feel in a relationship, respect is very important, because even when love fades, as long as you still respect this person, you can extend them kindness, you can extend them grace. Because, love is always just not always constant. Sometimes somebody, leaves their toothpaste everywhere, and you're just like, you cannot convince me that I fell in love with you, So that honeymoon phase is not always there. But the respect you have for this person and who they are in your life allows you to even be grateful to them, grateful for their presence in your life, for the impact they've had in your life. But when there's no respect, people just treat you the way they want. Like how you would treat a random beggar on the street. That's the same, because, I have no respect for you. I have nothing to lose when it comes to you.
I owe you nothing, yeah.
I owe you nothing. You owe me nothing. Like, all's well. You want to leave. And I think even if we're in the same line as Annie and Idibia, when it also came to Naked and his fiancée, Kaylee, the disrespect where anytime she would bring up an emotional need that was not being met, and she would communicate this, and he would get triggered, and she would issue an ultimatum, he would just be like, okay, go if you want. You want to go and talk to other women about it, go and talk to them. Like, very dismissive. Like, there's just no respect there.
And the constant walking away.
Exactly, like from a situation.
Babe, let me talk to you, and he'll just be walking away. And then just
dip. That really triggered me, because what do you mean? You don't have enough respect for your partner to sit down with them and hear them out. Just simply hearing them out. Even if you don't agree, be respectful enough to just listen and see, you know what, I see where you're coming from. Like, from that perspective, I see where you're coming from. I see how difficult it can be for you. And that is why even when you see like horror stories on TikTok about where a husband is not helping out his wife and she's swimming because she has a toddler and she has a newborn and she has a whole man child in the house, that person does not respect you, because if they respected you, they could have accorded you empathy. They could have seen, oh, I'm a father. I should actually take care of this child as you're handling this. Maybe I should give you some time to like go and shower. Like, babe, I have the kids. Go get some coffee. Go out. Go have a few hours to yourself. Babe, I have the kids. Go take a nap. Person does not respect you. They'll tell you that's a woman's job. A woman is supposed to be. Even our mothers, they were taking care of 10 children at a time. You, 2 children, you can't handle. They don't respect you. So respect is disrespect is the biggest red flag in any relationship.
Another one that's very, very pertinent to, a healthy relationship is where are they at when you're emotionally charged, when you're going through something significantly emotional. Again, referencing to Two-Face and Annie. She had just had a miscarriage.
Mm-hmm.
She had just been flamed consistently for season 1. This man, nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. She is getting flamed because of him. He's nowhere to be seen. She now has to be depending on the scraps of love and affection and appreciation from other people. That's why she's like constantly crying there for Swanky, because Swanky, Swanky is the only person who then she can go and cry and talk to, and he will have her back 100% of the time. Her husband, who is supposed to be doing all these things, meeting her emotionally where she is and taking care of her, he's not even paying attention. He is like, wherever he is doing whatever he's doing, It is such a heartbreaking thing for you to hear that you've had a miscarriage and your partner is nowhere to be seen. Okay? Like, now you're having to explain to other people that, yeah, the reason why I was being haphazard and insane is because I was going through this very heavy emotional.
Where's your husband?
Where's your husband, babes? Why is he even allowing for you to be doing things that are unnecessary, like being featured on a show? You could have done it remotely. Like, they have enough money to not need to be on this show. You know what I mean? Like, they have a lot on their plate. She doesn't need to be here. But nope, it continues to put him on the conversation. It continues to propel his name. It continues to do all the things that he needs for his PR. So, he will continue to force her and push her to do whatever. Like, she's over there saying, babe, I'm going through a lot. Instead of him offering up, do I send the jet for you? She's the one who has to say, please, can you send the jet for me? I need to come home. Emotional, completely emotionally withdrawn. Mm-hmm. And to put the nail on the coffin, she's not getting flamed for season 2. Mm-hmm. It's not even been a week since the season 2 has.
You see, she's under fire.
She can see she's literally. Is Annie okay? Everybody's just like, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? He goes, I'm divorcing this woman. We've been separated for a while. In fact, I'm divorcing her. When PR decides, no, it's too raw for you to say it now, he puts up a camera in front of him like this and he says, no, that was not hacked. I'm the one who said it. Wait, I will be addressing you soon. Your wife, the mother of your children, the one who collected all the gemstone ones that you went impregnating everyone all across Africa, the one who took those children and raised them as her own. That's the one you can't even have a minute of empathy for her?
And also just having boundaries when it comes to ex-relationships or former relationships. Because whether you want to say, oh, we are friendly or we remained friends, we are cordial, it is still awkward to the people you're dating now.
Boundaries.
You being cuddly and bestie with your ex, you're not fooling anybody. Just get back together. Leave other people out of your mess. If you have broken up with somebody, break up with them. Like Nivo, it's done. But all of this, or maintaining contact, or unless you're co-parenting, that's a valid reason. But also co-parenting in a very respectful way, where there's boundaries. Not at the, oh, you can come over and sleep over because your child wants you to sleep. No, we're not co-parenting like that. You have a whole other relationship. Just be respectful, and also think about what, put yourself in your partner's shoes. Would you be happy if they were kicking with their ex in the name of co-parenting, in the name of, oh, we don't have bad blood, we are still friends? No, no. Be respectful.
And ultimately, too many cooks spoil the broth. The more people are involved in your relationship, the more people you have to explain to, the more people who are, too many cooks will spoil a broth. And whenever you find that you have to explain yourself to more than 5 people before you can be able to get this information to your partner, babe,
It's too much.
a red flag. Okay,
Yeah.
that's been our show. Good luck this weekend. We hope that those who have seen red flags, it's your time to start cleaning up house. Okay. See you next week. My name is Kathomi.
My name is Tury Faye, and it's not too late to get a Valentine's date. Ukianza hata saizi uni DM, tunaweza kuwa couple by next week. So, see ya. Bye.